Greetings, salutations, good day, and hi, and welcome to the third series of VTuber IndieCar. My name is Dag the Pig, and thanks for tuning in here on this glorious Saturday just before Thanksgiving. It's the last Saturday before Thanksgiving. Less than a week until Turkey Day, and we are getting back into the motorsport racing. Yes, it has been a while, lads. We were supposed to have the Formula Hollow 5th Series last month, but due to prior commitments and uncertain scheduling, we would have to push back that series until like next month, because this month is made for the indie VTubers, independent VTubers, independently produced VTubers that are not part of companies and stuff. Just all walks in life, and I don't know what else to say. Once again, we have 12 rounds of exciting action with these 37 independent VTubers, or something like that, where the winner gets to add a nice, fabulous gold star to the front of their car. Now let's open up R Factor. Let's open up R Factor, and that's not the one I want to open. Not the brand of R Factor I want to open. That's something else. No. We want the IndieCar. We want the IndieCar R Factor thing. And here it is. That's the car of the second series champion from August. That's Nekoreen's car. Notice the gold star on the nose of the vehicle. Anyway, it has been a while since I last streamed, so excuse me if I'm being a bit rusty with the things going on. Anyway, this is our placeholder vehicle. Don't mind that's a DHL vehicle. Anyway, 6 oval races, 6 road and street races, so that roughly equates to 1 road course race and 1 oval race per stream, so 6 streams over 3 weekends. First off, we are going to have an oval race at the Michigan International Speedway. 40 laps on a 2-mile oval. And we'll have qualification sessions and stuff, just so that you have a nice look at the circuit on hand. And we're going to see how things are going in this opening round. Now, IndieCar, VTuber IndieCar, the rules are simple. Finish the race first. Actually, it's not quite as simple as that, because there's a points system. Winner gets 70 points, second 50, third 40, and points go down the further you finish, all the way down to 24th place, where you get 2 points, and as well, you'll still get 1 point as long as you finish a minimum race distance in full laps. On road and street courses, that's 90% race distance, and on oval circuits, that's 80% race distance. 80% race distance for ovals, 90% race distance on road and street courses. Anyway, I'm gonna cycle through the cars to make sure that they all look decent enough, and I want to make sure the TV HUD looks good, and thankfully it is. And so, welcome to the Michigan International Speedway. It's a 2-mile D-shaped oval. Notably, it hosted the US 500 for a few years. That's kart's answer to the Indy 500, which the IRL took after it split from karts in the second IndieCar split. Yeah, and to say that the inaugural US 500 race that took place on this circuit started off in wild fashion would be an understatement, as just about half the field crashed out of the race in the parade lap. And then 2 years later, a few spectators were killed when debris went up over the catch fences and into the bleachers. Ouch! You hate to see it. And this circuit hasn't been used in the real-life IndyCar series for years, but we're using it here in the Vtuber IndyCar series. Cause why not? Why not? Alright, you know how this works. Only 30 drivers will get to qualify for each oval race, and for each road and street race, only 26 drivers will qualify. And we're going to speed up the process to see who will get to race here. And I did check this morning, the replays should be enabled. We're just waiting for the two Kagaras to show up. Kagura Maya and Kagura Nana. Kagura Nana has gone ahead with her laps, waiting for Kagura Maya to make her mark, and yeah, that's just about it. Yeah. Everyone will just stick to their 3 laps, so we're cutting off a qualification at this point. And yeah, all the newcomers will go in, because the 7 drivers that failed to qualify are all veterans of Vtuber IndyCar. So Lily Hops just missed out on the cut. Nakahime is a no-go. Shigari Ui misses out on the cut. Bao Nagarine, last year's champion, just failed to qualify for the first race. So that's not quite a good start for the defending champion. Kamishiro Natsume doesn't qualify, and Nakami Hinata is also a no-go. So we have 30 cars in this field ready to go for this race, and we're gonna scroll all the way up to see who will qualify. And wouldn't you know it, we have Deno Shoujo Zero, who's at pole for this very first race here in Michigan. So Zero and Kagura Nana make up the front row. Nana, as you know, the first series champion, and then Kagura Maya will start off third. And then fourth is the VTuber racer Hanaka Kantone, not to be confused with Tenshin Kotone. That's a completely different VTuber altogether. And then fifth is Ryugan, Damonji Ryugan, one of the new Bombs members, and one of the new IndyCar racers. So welcome aboard. And then Tamako will start off 6th. 7th is Sarure, another one of the newcomers. And then 8, 9, Nachonako and Tomari Mari. And then 10, 11, 12 is Himari Ayami and Hanuzu Miuneru. The other new Bombs member, Miuneru, is in. And then 13, 14, 15, Hinamori Anzu, Amatsuka Uto, Nina Saotome. Yeah, Anzu's in. Yeah, that's Pochi Sensei's new daughter. A few weeks ago, debuted her new live 2D model, and she is gonna make her VTuber IndyCar debut here. Welcome back, Bitani. She'll start off 16th. 17th is Healthy. 18th is her good friend Tenten. 19, Mirai Akari. 20, Artie. 21, Kitania. And then Nabi Mama is 22nd. And Kamiko Kana, Soyapoya. And Pochimaru will begin 25th. Suzuki Hina, the wooden spoon winner of the previous series, will begin 26th. 27th is Tomoshika. Picky, who's returning to the series after not competing in the second series. She's making her comeback here. Her rainbow colored vehicle is in. 29th is Koopa. And sorry, at the back of the grid is Pikami. As you know, No Bombs had a very good series. Even though neither of the two drivers in the second series won the overall title, both the drivers finished high in the standings, and that allowed Tomoshika to win the oval classification. Speaking of oval, we are going to get set to begin the first round in just a moment. Actually, just a moment. Just need to check something for a bit, and then we'll begin. I won't take too long. Please excuse me for a bit. Sorry about that. It's those pranksters at the door, just ringing the doorbell and then running away before I even have a chance to answer. Anyway, we are about to begin here. It's 40 laps in this opening race at Michigan International Speedway. Just need to make sure all the cars look good, because sometimes the cars tend to look glitchy and broken when they're loaded on the track. In this case, they all look good to go. So we are set to begin here. Let's play the background music and get to racing. And the music is up. Here we go. Here we go as the pace car pops in out of thin air and leads everyone out onto the track. Remember, not only is there an overall drivers' championship, but there's also championships in the oval classification and in the road and street classification. As everyone approaches the backstretch, cars slowly pacing themselves side by side, maintaining a good pace lap speed behind whoever's driving that vehicle. So this is it. We are going to be back in Vtuber racing just momentarily. Just a couple more turns to go. 70 points for the winner and 1 point otherwise, as long as you do well. A nice crowd on hand at Michigan International Speedway as they go into turn number 4 and approach the start-finish line. This is going to be it. We are back to Vtuber racing as the safety car comes in. This is round number 1 of the third IndieCar Series. Cars will start to accelerate. Here we go from Michigan International Speedway, and it's green flag, and away we go. Fastest start by Zero and Kagra Nana as they approach the first couple turns. 40 laps of action on this 2-mile speedway. They all go side by side, and look at this, 3 wide at this section. Fast start by everyone. Zero and Cotone are basically neck and neck, and now Cotone has jumped up ahead of the field, and she is going to take this lead after this first lap, followed by Temeko and Mochizuki Himari, as recorded by the TV tower. And everyone, looks like everyone has made it through the first lap with no issue. Debris is starting to go out start to fly out as the cars bump into each other at high speeds, over 380 kilometers per hour on these speedways. Mochizuki Himari now has the lead after this second lap. And look at this, a nice close three-car design. Healthy, Nacho Neko, Mochizuki Himari. Oh, Fikimi is way at the back. In these speedway races, expect a whole lot of lead changes. Some of the cars are maybe going into pit lane. Mirai Akari is going to stop at pit lane, followed by Hanuzu Mioneru. Honori Healthy now has to lead, leading by 0.76. And here is Hinomori Anzu, one of the newcomers, just jumped up to third, followed closely by Sarue. That's two of the newcomers in this series. And here comes Nacho Neko jumping ahead. Look at that, Nacho Neko and Nabi Mama, two of the Hololive artists, front and back with each other. And as we see more debris flying out, I don't notice anyone having any incidents at the moment as a few more cars come in. Look at this three-wide racing on this high-speed banked circuit. This is exciting stuff. Basically, you never know what will happen. It's still early on in this race as Nabi as recorded is having the lead after this lap. Second is Healthy, third is Nacho, fourth Ayami Sensei, fifth is Hinamori Anzu. What a big start for the newcomer, Bochi Goya's new daughter. And whatever happened to the pole sitter? Where did she go? Where did Sierra go? All the way down to 24th for some reason. And Conrad Nana has to take a stop at pit lane. So awkward things going on for the two drivers starting off in the front row, as we see Amatsuka Uto without her engine cover for some reason. Miyu Neru, not much of a good start here. She's down 3 laps. 24 drivers, all within the pace lap. All within the lead lap, I should say. As we see a single file line, mostly. Anzu has slowed down a bit. She has gone down to 13th for just a little bit. It's still early on. We're just about to finish the quarter mark of this race with Nabimama still in the lead, but here comes Nacho Neko going ahead of Nabi. And not much behind Nabimama's viewpoint. Those two cars are both well ahead of the competition. Look at that. Almost 3 seconds ahead of Aimi. I don't know if anyone has suffered any accidents as of yet. Everyone is still in it. Nabi go fast, yep. Tamari Mari having fun on the 2-mile oval. As you know, she came in as a part-time driver in the second series, and this is her first full-time series. A good friend of Aimi Sensei, as she loses a side pod after being bumped by Sorrowway right there. Meanwhile, 10-10 only wanted to race on the oval circuits because it's probably easier for her to consider if you just turn left. Almost back in the lead. Look at the gap between her and Nacho Neko. And third is Artemis of the Blue now. Arnie has gone up to third. Aimi still fourth. Fifth is Suzuki Hina, the Wooden Spoon winner of the previous series. Besides the newcomers, she and Tanaka Hime are the only drivers who have yet to have a podium finish. All the others have at least one finish of third or higher in the races so far in Vtuber IndieCar. 15 laps of stun, and it's still the 24 drivers in the lead lap. more healthy has dipped a bit to 8th after perhaps having a slight taste of the lead earlier on. With Nina Saltome, race winners at Pocono and Phoenix, being at 7th. Gotta watch out for that lapped car just ahead of her. That's Amazuka Uto, I believe. I did mention that that Uto is missing her engine cover. Yamamama just dealing with the slipstream. And he's trying to make a push for P3 and P2 as well. Miami has gone up to P2. Push, push goes Miami. Even though I don't know how push to pass is supposed to work in R Factor, like how it is in the real-life NTT IndieCar series. I've heard that phrase being used a lot in races on TV in that series. I'm not sure how it's supposed to work in R Factor though. All they do is all the CPU drivers do is just try to go fast and try not to make any stupid mistakes. Tenton's going to stop at pit lane. Whoa. You hate to see it. Halfway point of the race already. Time sure does fly when you're having fun. Natronako is within 0.7 of Nabimama. Aimi's still third. Nabimama, Natronako, Aimi. Fourth is Saraway. Fifth was recorded as healthy, but it's now Artemis of the Blue who's at 5th, while healthy has gone down to 6. I know this is a boxing term, but Nabimama is floating like a butterfly, and she may be stinging like a bee. Or, in this case, she got stung by Nacho Neko, who gets rid of that left bumper pod of Nabimama's car. Nacho is now just ahead of Nabimama for the lead after this 23rd lap. And now we have 3 drivers behind by 3 laps, as the number of cars that are still in the lead lap going down to only 22. About 30 seconds per lap here. So far, Nabimama is doing a good job. Yugon is taking a breather at pit lane, trying to get his tires changed, get refueled. While Nabi is still trying to maintain her lead, she's over 1.7 seconds ahead of Nacho Neko, while newcomer Saraway has gone up into P3. And look at this, Suzuki Hina wants revenge after her disappointing second series performance. She is trying to push ahead of Saraway, and it looks like she will do so. She's recorded third with 14 to go. She just wants her very first podium finish. But Saraway is on the attack. What will Saraway do? With speeds approaching 380 kilometers per hour. We're just waiting to see what will happen. Oh, careful. And here comes Saraway. Trying to make a move on turn number 3, approaching turn number 4. And Saraway will go ahead of Suzuki Hina as Nacho Nacho tries to get ever so closer to Nabi Mama. No one is out of the race yet. Nabi Mama is still in the lead. Like, where did she start out? Nabi Mama start off start off 22nd. Starting grid, and she has been in the lead or second throughout most of the race. Now Trinako will pull ahead of Nabi Mama. Taking advantage of the slipstream of the lapped car of Tomoshika. 10 to go. Half a second lead for Nacho Neko over Awanabe. Saraway is still third. Suzuki Hina fourth. Artie and Ayami just about neck and neck. But now Ayami will jump ahead to 5. And here comes Nacho Neko. Nine to go. I'm going to look at some of these lapped cars. Inamoy onto a nice start to her race so far. As the first cars come in to complete the 32nd lap, that is 80% race distance. Saraway has gone up to second. What a big start by the newcomer, and she wants to go ahead into the lead, but for some reason has decided to pull back. So now Nabi Mama has gone back to second. Suzuki Hina is third. Look at these three cars very close to each other with 7 to go. But Nacho Neko has slowed down a bit. Nabi has gone into the lead. Strategy maybe in play here for Suzuki Hina, who's gone up to second. Probably trying to wait up until the last couple laps to try to make a move, a final push for the finish line, or at least a podium finish. Saraway second, Suzuki Hina third, Nabi Mama in the lead, jumping ahead of some of the lapped cars. We are in for an exciting finish. Look at that. It's hard to tell who will be second or third at this point. Right now it's Saraway who's second. Suzuki Hina gone down to fourth when she has a chance to be in the podium. for the very first time. Nacho Neko back in podium position. Sarway has taken the lead for a bit. But will she hold on to the lead? We'll see what happens in these final 4 laps. Oh my goodness! Suzuki Hina has made her move already. 4 to go. Look at this! Look at this burst of speed by the Hina member. But the threat of losing her lead is still apparent, with not much left to go here. Artie somehow has gone up to P2, Sarway 3, IME 4. What happened, Nacho Neko? Gone down to 5. 3 to go. 3 to go. Suzuki is still leading by over half a second. But no longer! Ornament of the Blue has gone up into the lead, and Sarway still remains second. Suzuki Hina has dropped down to 4th again. IME in podium position. Here comes Ornament of the Blue, with Sarway at her tail. Penultimate lap. IME pulls back. How generous she is. But Nacho Neko is not as generous. Oh, this has the makings of a fine finish. Oh, look at that! There's a gap between Artemis of the Blue and Sarway, with the lapped car of Cotone right behind. Flag bearer waves the white flag. Final lap. Who is gonna win this? Oh, it might be between Artemis of the Blue and Sarway. And Sarway trying to make a move as he approaches turn number 3. Oh, here comes Sarway, gone ahead of Artemis of the Blue. Turn number 4, start-finish line. Sarway is gonna be the round 1 winner at Michigan. One of the newcomers in the IndyCar series. Her very first race gets the victory. Artemis of the Blue comes home in second, oh so close to another race win. Nacho Neko 3rd, top 5 finish for Hinamori Anzu. 5th, Nabiyama. 6th, Hinamori Healthy. 7th, Soyapoya. Suzuki Hina will have to settle for 8th. And no podium finish this time for Suzuki Hina, as Sarway, in her very first Vtuber IndyCar race, gets a race win. Looks like everyone will finish in points because they all made it through 30. They all made it at least 32 laps. Everyone gets points. I'll stop for music. I'll stop the music for a bit. Koopa, yeah, she's in, but she'll get 1 point. Excuse me, I just need to take a breather for a bit. What a big race to open up the 3rd IndyCar series. Sarway with the victory early on in this series, and I don't know what to say. One moment. Excitement all around. Sarway, one of the newcomers to the Vtuber IndyCar series. Getting the win. And Artie and Nacho Neko coming home with podium finishes as well. Great strong starts by them. Hinamori Anzu, that makes it 2 newcomers in the top 5. Anyway, we're gonna put in the points for a bit. Artie, Nacho, Anzu, welcome to IndyCar. Nabi, Healthy, Soipoya, Miami. I missed out on Suzuki Hina. She finished 8th. And 10th is Nina. Nina Mari Tamako. Bitani finishes 13th. So an okay start for her. 14th is Kagura Mea. 15th is Kamako Kana. And then Pikami. Pikami Zero. Piki. Kitanya. Pochi. Tenten. Uto. Kagonana. And then Tomoshika. Kotone. Akari. Ryugan, Himari, Mionera, and Koopa will all get 1 point each. Point 15, 17. And all 30 cars are in. Let's put in the points and make sure they're all counted right. Yeah, what a way to begin this series with a bang. And yep, there you have it. Everyone is in, and congratulations once again to newcomer Saraway. A win in her very first race. While Artemis of the Blue gets her first second place finish. And Nacho Neko, her second podium finish, her first bronze. And I'm gonna record it on my points sheets. Remember, there's a Google spreadsheet in the YouTube description where you can see how everyone is doing on the points table, and yeah. What are you talking about? Koopa finished 30th. That's yeah, it's 1 point. It's not great, but at least she gets on the boards. At least you get to see her race. Saraway, Artie, and Nacho. Anyway, we're moving on. We're moving on. And the replay thankfully saved. Next race in New Orleans. This is the first road race of the championship. And I tested out the circuits last night. Noticed some cars look glitched out, and that means we are going to have to boot some of the cars from the grid. If that's the case, because it won't look good in game. Yeah, this race will not be over 40 laps, it will be over 14 laps, so drivers must complete at least 13 to get points. If we go 40, we might be here all day, and I don't have time for that. Yeah, let's just see how the cars appear on the circuit. Yeah, let's just see if the 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 TV tower plug in, the TV graphics come in, the track overlay, and let's just see how the cars appear on the circuit. Yeah, otherwise they won't be able to qualify. And just want to make sure the number of laps looks good. Hello, I can't see you. As usual, boot the duplicates and see how the cars appear. There may be glitched up cars if we're unlucky, and we are unlucky in this case because Bitani's car is broken, so we won't be able to see her in this round, nor Lily Hops. Maricar's okay. Himari, Nacho, Neko, and Nekarine, and some of these drivers are good. Well, Picky's car's broken, so she won't be in, and sadly, Hinamayanzu won't be in either. Saraway, however, is good. As we have a look through this grid. Have a look through this track, this like 5-something mile circuit. I forgot how long it was, but all I know is that this track hosted a real-life IndyCar Series race in 2015 under rainy conditions, and has not hosted an IndyCar race since. But we're here anyway, because for the purposes of implying fun. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, only 26 drivers will get to qualify for this race. Up to 30, between 26 and 30, will qualify for oval races, and a hard grid size of 26 drivers will get to be in road races, road and street courses. Anyway, last couple turns, and then you'll be okay. And you approach the main straightaway, and you have completed a lap on this circuit. This nondescript, misshapen road course, like how so many road courses are misshapen. I could continue rambling, but we gotta go through the qualification process and see how everyone fares in the qualification round. And we'll see if Hurry 1010 would want to race at NOLA. Because you all know how she is. She seems to have not much of an interest doing road and street races. Probably because walls. But dag, this circuit has no walls. Yeah, you make a fine point there, lad. Anyway, you drivers already have completed 9 laps in the qualification session, as we're waiting to hear from Ciro. And I just want to make sure cars don't get broken when we get to the when we get to the actual race. And is Zero even wanting to continue going out? We don't have all day. Let's see how she actually does. And looks like she might as well make the cut for this race. And for some reason, Navi Mama won't get to race if the cars all appear fine. I think they do. And Soyapoya is in pole position for this race, but first we have to cut off a few cars that don't get to qualify. Mochizuki Himari is a no-go, so she'll remain at 1 point after today. Kotone will remain at 1 point after today. Well, no, Nabimama has failed to qualify. Not a good start for the defending champion. Failing to qualify for the first 2 races of the third series. And Ryugan is not fast enough, and Kagranana also just misses out on the cuts, and Amasuka Uto is a no-show. So there's a grid of 26 drivers, and 10-10 will get to be in a road race, as far as I'm concerned. So your starting grid consists of Soyapoya, or Bastapoya if you want to be nitpicky, Nacho Neko, Pochi, and then Tomoshika, Miyunara, and Hinata. Aimi, Koopa, and Maya. And then Artie, Katanya, and Shigari Ui. And 13, 14, 15. Tamari Mari, Kamishiro Natsume, and Hori Tenten. Mirai Kari, Nina Satome, and Amano Pikami. And Suzuki Hina will race. Tamako will race. And then Hanamori Healthy, Bao. And Tanaka Hime. And finally, the Michigan winner, Sarway, will start off towards the back of the grid. And at the far back are Kamako Kana and Zero. So that's your 26-car grid for round number 2. We will lock in the grid. We'll see how the cars appear. I think these cars all look fine as they are, thankfully. So we'll just wing it. It is a 14-lap race at NOLA, so yeah. So we are going to go ahead and get to racing. All right, let's get to it. We'll play music, and we are going to get down to the grid. Round number 2. Now we may have to do multiple pace laps, depending upon how clean clean the starting grid is. Sort of a fast pace car speed. What are you doing, Nacho? Come on, let Soy Boy have her say. No, Nacho, you're second. Soy Poya is supposed to be up in front. Wow, a few cars are lagging behind for some reason. Probably a bit fast for pace lap speed, but in fairness, this is a relatively large race course. I think this is one of the largest road courses in the US, along with the Road America course, which we will use for the final round of this third series. As the numbers count down, we'll go through a few more turns. Last couple turns as the pace car will pull up ahead. Last couple turns, the pace car is about to pull in, and we should be set to go for the first road race of the second series. Safety car pulls in. Laissez-le bon temps relay here at NOLA. And it's green flag, and away we go. Strong start by Soyapoya, and for some reason, Pochimaro in second. Nachuneko, for some reason, isn't recorded right as we have not quite the cleanest of starts here. As Nachuneko, for some reason, is recorded at 26th, and Tomoko is way out of control here, behind most of the grid, as people got used to turning not only left but right as well. Oh, Shiguri Uwe, without her main rear wing. Excuse me. Don't be surprised to see a few cars going to pit lane after this opening lap. Soyapoya has a big lead of 2.2 something, as Miyuneru is being currently recorded at second right now, with Koopa Fortuna at 3 and Pochi at 4. Soyapoya, a Western Vtuber and a veteran in the Vtuber IndieCar racing circuit, as she will bypass the pit lane and take the lead with 1 lap down, 13 to go. Start finish line has been crossed. Hanuzu Miyuneru, one of the new Bombs members and VTuber IndieCar newcomer, will get second at the moment, and Pochi will get third. Fourth is Koopa, and fifth is Tomoshika. And a bit of a scuffle with some of the cars in pit lane, just taking a moment to contemplate how the steering wheel is supposed to work. A bunch of cars taking quick breathers in pit lane before coming out again. Have a look at Sarway, the Michigan winner, pacing herself at 11th. It is early on in this race, as we have one car still stranded, and Shigari Uwe has her new rear wing implemented, Waiting to see if she'll be coming out again. And Soyapoya will continue to be in the lead. And this time the lead is almost 4 seconds. Koopa is third, just behind Mineru. But Mineru just lets Koopa go ahead of her. And here comes Bocchi Sensei. Wants to move up into podium position, I think. And for some reason, Nacho Neko is still a couple laps behind. Sonomori Healthy will stop at pit lane. Tanaka Hime also is the pit. Not much in the way of close racing right now. Oh, there's the action right now, but a bit slow. As they try to mind the speed on these tight turns. Three laps done. And so we have an overhead view of the circuits. Seeing how everyone is faring as Zero loses a few spots on the grid. Soyapoya still with a massive lead, almost 5 seconds now. Not much to be said about a change in the top 3. If anything, second and third may sometimes change places with each other. But at this point, nothing seems to be happening. And Shigeru perhaps with a bit of a mistake there. Mikami will stop at pit lane for a bit. Oh! Careful! Already almost got into a bit of an issue, but will not lose much ground. Still 5.304 for Soyapoya. As you look at second, third, and fourth, all very close to each other. And here they come, they get closer, and not much has transpired in that move. But what about here? Here comes Koopa. She has jumped ahead of both these drivers for second, as Mochimaru has gone down a couple spots, just a fourth. This is probably her home course or somewhere similar to that. She apparently has a good supporting crowd in the main grandstand, just rooting on her to score big, perhaps get a win on this road course. As thought Bao may have ran into the wall, but no, she's at the front pit lane and she's just getting out now. Let's enjoy this momentous occasion while it lasts. 10-10 in a road course race. I don't want any commentator curse to get in the way, so I'll just leave it there. Because you never know what will happen in these CPU-controlled races. And Soyapoya still has the lead. Koopa is still doing fine in second, with Mionero on third. Oh! A rear ender. And she'll drop down to fourth. Luckily, she only just lost just one spot, but has a lot of ground to cover. And here comes Artie catching up to Mioneru. And that loss of the front wing just cost her another position as Artie goes up to 4. Artie, as you know, took second in Michigan, and she's she or he, or however you want to call that VTuber, I don't know, is doing fine being a VTuber IndyCar veteran as she is. Oh my. Look who's a lapped car in this race. It's probably gotta be Suzuki Hina. The Hina drivers just can't catch a break when it comes to getting big results. I think Hina had a brief taste of the lead for a bit. I know she was in podium position at that point, but at the last moment, the other cars went way too fast, and she ended up dropping to 8th. Thus, she is still without a podium finish. And Hina is unlikely to get that result today, because look where she is right now. Halfway point in this New Orleans race. And no surprise who's leading so far. Soyapoya has had a strong race. No change to the top 3. And 22 drivers are within the lead lap, but Shigure Ui is behind by 2 laps, which is not good, as it's a road course race. As some of the cars are going into pit lane. And, well, this is absurd. We may have ourselves a pit lane shuffle. It's a pit lane shuffle, lads. You normally see that in oval circuits, but but this is interesting to see as we have some scuffle as cars go in and out of pits. And what is that? I don't know what you call that, but for some reason Kagurameya has now been decided by R Factor to be in the lead position at this point, followed by Ivy Sensei. And Pochimaru is still in podium position for some reason. Nina Saltame is 4. Alright, Tenton is 5th. Goodness. It's a dreaded pit lane shuffle. I forgot to mention yesterday, there's the possibility of I checked this circuit yesterday. There's the possibility of cars running out of fuel late in the race and retiring early. So I'm just giving you this advance warning in case something like that might happen. Hopefully, if you're rooting for one of these drivers in this race, it doesn't happen to you. But remember, lads, as long as you complete 13 laps in this race, you're fine. Iami will go to pit lane, perhaps for refueling, as Nina will go up to P3. Pochimaru up to P2. Yet the spinning in that section is still apparent. How many spots did Amy lose? Not much. She's down to 11th. Kagurameya is still in the lead with a little less than 5 to go. And I see quite a few Pochigoya supporters in the chat, rooting on her to get a big result here. As you know, she got a win in Detroit in the previous series, and I don't know how it is here because she is still behind by over 5 seconds. And everyone is within 1 lap. Everyone is within 1 lap. Shiguri Ui has gone back in control as cars continue to slide all willy-nilly on some parts of the circuit. Luckily, there's massive run-up zones. As Kagurameya has gone down to the pit lane, which puts Pochimaru into the lead with 4 to go. And here comes Mirayakari on second. Soya Poya has gone back up into podium position at 3. Kagurameya is 4. No, 5 I should say. Koopa Fortuna is in 4. Kagurameya 5, Tomoe 6, Nina 7, or Ayami 7, Nina 8. And Tenten should still be in it for her rare opportunity to get to be in a road course race. Look at Pochi go, as we have 1 car out of the race already. As I wasn't paying attention, Bao is out of the race. Nacho Neko is behind by 2 laps. I don't know what happened. That's put Bao out. Got too distracted about cars being in pits. Oh! Mia Nero's on fire. She is also out of the race. Oh, you hate to see this. Cars that will have to watch. Cars that will have to get out of the way. Slow down and try not to run into her. And what in the hell are you doing, Kagurameya? Come on. Come on! Oh, this is a mess. No, 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 no. No, no. Don't ruin your front wings that way. So, Mionero is unfortunately dead. Waste of a good top 5 start. Now Chernecko, for some reason, is still 25th. And they still couldn't get her out of the track as of yet. They still couldn't get Mionero out of the track as cars are going to pit lane 3 to go. And the lead for Pochimaro is now 7.820. Pochimaro at 1, Mirai Akari 2, Koopa Fortuna 3. Bao out of the race, Mionero out of the race, Nachoneko too far behind. Look where you're going, please. No, seriously, they still haven't taken oh, okay, now they did, okay. They've finally taken Mionero out of the course. There are no yellow flags enabled for these races because there's a possibility of the safety car being stuck or the race being in a perpetual yellow flag situation, which causes the race to not conclude properly. So on short ovals, especially when there's a major pileup, expect cars to run into crashed cars stranded on the track and causing an even bigger issue. How in the world did Mirai Akari get into the lead? What happened? Pochi probably stopped at pit lane for a bit. A lot of cars are in in pits. Mirai Akari, one of the 4 Heavenly Kings, of which 2 are in the series. Third is, and the 3rd and 4th are nowhere to be found. Koopa, 2nd, 3rd is Tamari Mari, the formerly part-time racer, now full-time racer, making her move. As Koopa goes into pit lane for some reason, Mirai Akari goes into pit lane for some reason, Tamari Mari goes into pit lane for some reason, and a few drivers just taking pit stops. Who's in the lead? Who? Nina Satame is in the lead, as the white flag is waved. And here comes Hori Tenten, 2nd. They are going to score points for finishing 13 laps. Mirai Akari is out of a pit lane. Pochi's back up to 4th, but has a lot of ground to gain should she want to get a podium finish. Here comes Nina Satame. Has won a couple races on ovals. She has won on a short oval. She has won on a super speedway, and she's halfway through this final lap before she gets her first road course win. I think she might be the first Vtuber IndyCar driver to get 3 wins overall. That is unless she wants to go into pit lane for some reason. No, she's run out of fuel. She has run out of fuel. A few cars have run out of fuel. Tenten and Nina are out of fuel. Oh no. Oh, she is out of the race. Oh, you hate to see it. Here comes Mirai Akari and Pochi. Oh, what a dramatic finish here as cars run out of fuel. Oh, who's gonna win it? Pochi is close to catching up, but Mirai Akari will come home to take the victory at New Orleans. That is, I believe, her first race win. Pochi-sensei gets second. Koopa does get the podium finish in third. Mirai Akari wins it in a dramatic finish as cars run out of fuel in unfortunate fashion. Oh, heartbreak for Nina and a few others. You really want to get to a podium, but they're gonna lose a lot of points in the process. Oh my goodness. Mirai Akari is your race winner. That's NOLA. Second is Pochi. Third is Koopa. Oh, what a dramatic finish we just had here as cars check out of the race for improper fuel. But it's 90% race distance, they're okay. So 2 cars will not score, that's Munero and Bao. Everyone else will score. As I shut the music up and record the points, Mirai Akari, Pochi, Koopa, Tamari Mari, Soya Poya, Pikami, Mea, Kana, Hina, again, with a rather middling finish, Siro, Ayami, Tamako, Healthy, out of fuel in the final lap. Nina will get classified. 1010 will get classified. Artie will get classified. Hime and Kitanya all classified. Sarue also ran out of fuel on the final lap. See, I warned you there would be some cars running out of fuel late in the race. Tomoshika, Hinata, Natsume, Shigoi Ui, and Nacho all get points. Miyunero and Bao will not score for crashing out early. This is perhaps the closest finish yet in a road race in Vtuber IndieCar. .058. Oh my goodness! Within hundredths of a second. .058. That's a fucking close finish right there. Yeah, 2 exciting finishes to open up this new series as I need to add the points in. Oh, holy cow, lads. Come on. There you are. And the points will go in. Gotta make sure everyone has scored. And 11 drivers did not qualify. 2 drivers will not score because they're accident prone. And Mirai Akari gets her first gets her very first IndyCar win, and Pochi Sensei gets her second podium finish, her first second place finish, and Koopa Fortuna gets her third podium finish. She has one medal of each color. So congratulations to those drivers as we have a look, see who is leading the overall championship. That is Saraway. She's on 77 points. And second is Milayakari with her 71 points. We have a tie for third. Tie for third in the overall standings between Soyapoya and Artemis of the Blue, both with 60 points. And we have three drivers yet to score. That's Lily Hop's Nekarine and Bao. Not a good start for the defending champion, having yet to qualify for a race yet. Both Lily Hops and Nekarine have yet to qualify. Bao has raced. Bao has qualified for one race so far, but she has yet to score after crashing out early. But anyway, we're just gonna leave you here to contemplate how things will be on tomorrow's set of races. As we exit this game and show you Mirai Akari's car, because she's your winner here at New Orleans. All right, that is going to do it for today. Tomorrow we will have races at Gateway, the Worldwide Technology Raceway. 1.25 mile short oval, over 50 laps. The first ever night race in Vtuber IndyCar. This is something to look forward to. And then round number 4 will be in the Thunderbolt Raceway in New Jersey for another exciting road course race. So be sure to tune in at Cup time. That's noon Eastern tomorrow for more Vtuber IndyCar action. Congratulations to Saraway and Milayakari, first-time race winners in the IndyCar Vtuber series. And yeah, that's all for today. So glad to be back streaming Vtuber racing once again, as we go through this fun IndyCar third series and decide who's gonna be a new champion among the independent VTubers. All right, lads, thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow at noon Eastern for rounds 3 and 4 of the Vtuber IndyCar series. And yeah, Gateway and New Jersey are awaiting these 37 VTubers. And I just can't wait to see what happens then. Have a great Saturday, lads. Thanks so much for watching, and see you tomorrow for more of Vtuber IndyCar. Otso Dag.